We're cutting across to breaking news that's coming in. A Nepal plane has gone missing with 22 passengers on board, and the 22 members include 4 Indians as well on board. The information that we have right now is that this was a Gaya Tara Air flight from Pokhara to Jomsom, and they've been unable to establish any connection with, in fact, this plane. There's been no contact with the ATC for the last half an hour. The last time there was any contact was at about 10:35 in the morning. A chopper has been dispatched now to trace the plane. According to Tara Air, there were 22 passengers on board, 13 Nepalese, 4 Indians, 2 foreign nationals aboard. So in all, 22. That includes a member of the aircraft crew. Let's take this across to Polami Saha for more details. Polami, unfortunate news coming in. We're all keeping our fingers crossed for some information. But can you tell us really what's been the communication so far from the airline?
Still trying to, in fact, establish contact with the aircraft. This is DHC-6300 aircraft, a twin-engine aircraft, which was carrying 19 passengers and 3 crew members on board. We also believe now official confirmation is awaited on that, but there were other nationalities who were on board the aircraft as well, including 4 Indian passengers and 3 Japanese nationals who may have been present on the aircraft. Now, this is a flight which had taken off from Pokhara airport in Nepal at about 9:53 a.m. Scheduled time is 9:55, which took off about 2 minutes earlier. And then it is a very short flight, actually. It's about 25 minutes from Pokhara to Jomsom airport in Nepal. It's 25 minutes only, but what we can see from the data that's just available, because official data is, yet to be corroborated and shared also, because they're trying to establish contact with the aircraft. Just a few minutes after takeoff is when it was in fact close to Jomsom airport itself, it kind of veered into the Dholagiri range, and that's when the aircraft went missing. And obviously, every effort is being made to try and establish contact with the aircraft, but at the moment, no contact has been established. Obviously, local media also is trying to try and get as much information as is possible. But this obviously is extremely disturbing news that's coming in. This aircraft has, in fact, it's been a while since it has been missing, so to say, has lost contact with the ATC and the authorities on the ground, and it's been at least close to over an hour and a half since when they've been trying to establish contact with the aircraft. As of yet, the details are still sketchy.
So the last time the ATC was in touch with this particular aircraft was at about 10:30 is what we're hearing, at about 10:35 to be exact. So that's why they've now deployed a chopper to trace down this particular plane. In all, Polami, the information we're picking up is that 22 members are on board this particular flight. That includes 4 Indians as well.
That's right. There were 22 persons who were on board the aircraft, which included 19 passengers and 3 crew members. So obviously extremely disturbing. They're trying to establish contact at the moment. Like I said, it took off at about 53 a.m. local time. It's just a 25 minutes flight time between Pokhara and Jomsom. And this is a twin-otter engine aircraft which was deployed for this. There are many such aircraft that do flights in Nepal because of short distances and, of course, the mountainous range as well. So at the moment, of course, like I said, we are waiting for official word from the aviation authorities on the ground in Nepal as well as Tara Air, but they haven't yet been able to establish contact with the aircraft. We can, if you look at the flight data, which is available through satellite, it shows that the aircraft, in fact, sort of lost contact. It stops the tracking, stops around the mountainous region in that area in Dholagiri. But we're waiting for official word on it, Akshita.
Okay, we're going to be tracking the latest updates on this. The information that we're picking up right now, and this is what we have for our viewers as of now, is that the 22 members who were on board this flight, including 4 Indians. This is Tara Air. That's the airline. The flight is flying from Pokhara to Jomsom. So as Polami was telling us, that's a very, very short duration flight, about 25 minutes. but it's lost contact with the ATC for the last 1 hour or so. The plane was in contact till about 10:35 in the morning. 22 passengers on board, 13 Nepalese nationals, 4 Indians, as well as, in fact, 2 foreign nationals have been on board this particular flight. We're all hoping for some information that will come in at this point about this particular flight, its whereabouts. But in such a short journey, this is just about a 20-25 minute flight, something seems to have gone wrong. We'll reconnect with Paulomi in just a bit for the information that we have right now. The local media in Nepal also, who we're in touch with, have confirmed that right now there's been no word from the authorities about whether there's been an update. The ATC was in constant touch with this particular aircraft till about 10:35. So 1 hour now that the plane they've not been able to establish any contact with. We're going to slip into a very short break here on India Today. We're going to be tracking this story very closely and lots more coming your way in just a bit.